Siemano, Wilk z tej strony na live z gry Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Już czwarty dzień jest Kingdom Come'a. Ale wam tak powiem szczerze, że trochę czasu już ubyło. Odkąd już kurczę już prowadzimy. Dzisiaj jest czwartek, jeszcze piątek. I w sobotę będzie live. A potem w niedzielę jadę. Nie ma w domu. A w poniedziałek załatwiam sprawy z samochodem. No to jeszcze będzie jutro i w sobotę live. I też dobra wiadomość, udało mi się Eurotracka ogarnąć już. To się okazało, że musiałem wykupić dodatek. Bo inaczej bez tego mod już nie chodził. Czema Rainbow? Kurczę, jesteś pierwsza. Pierwsza dotarłaś. I zapamiętałem. Więc może być tak, że już na jutrzejszym live, jeżeli nie będzie w ogóle problemów, wrócimy do Eurotracka też. No dobra, ja tu się rozgadałem. Jak zawsze, jak ja się rozgadam. Ostatnio mieli wątku popularnego, pociągnęliśmy. No dobra, nic się nie stało. Ile zadanie poboczne pociągnęliśmy, wątku trochę fabularnego. Gdzie uratowaliśmy pana Jana od szubienicy, więc nic takiego innego tutaj nie pozmieniało. Jesteśmy na Troskowicach, o. Jak pamiętacie, trochę sprzętu posprzedawałem. To jest nasze łóżko. Grosze ja sobie wezmę. Kurczę, darmowe grosze. I skradanie na 12 poziomie osiągnęliśmy. Brawo! No nie zapomniałem. Nie zapomniałem. A wiedza jeszcze mi się na poziom podciągnął, więc nie wydałem? A, chyba się nie zapisało. Podstawy medycyny. I tutaj skradanie. Co wy tu pójść? Naturalny kamuflaż. To jest ciekawe. No chyba bardziej bym za tym gryzoniem był, bo więcej razy się skradamy w budynkach. Wezmę z tego gryzonia. Dobra, otwieramy, póki mnie ktoś nie widzi. O, jakbym naprawił, to nawet lepsze. Dobra, weźmy sobie i to. Niezbędnik Kowala. O, złodziejstwo na 18 poziomie, fajnie. Weźmy sobie zbroja. Zobaczmy sobie. Znaczy gracz, no to się jeszcze musi te... Niepozorny. Niepozorny. Książę złodziei. Figlarz. Niepozorny sobie poproszę. Weźmiemy sobie niepozornego. To się może przydać. Będę mógł ich bardziej okradać. 1+. Uszanowanko. Chciałem też zobaczyć sobie, a chyba mogę naprawić. Pikowany kaptur. Kurde, trochę jest tak, ochrona od cięcia i ciosu jest gorsza, ale ochrona od kucia jest lepsza. A te spodnie? Kurczę, też bym powiedział coś za coś. A nie, gorsze są. Zobaczmy tego konia. A no dobrze, chociaż dziękuję, że chociaż trochę pobyłaś. Dobra, co by tu ma dla mnie kolega? Konia podobno. To jest mój koń? Pewnie podpisanego. Śledzia byśmy mieli. Śledź. 156 wytrzymałość. A wezmę, pozdejmuję po prostu wszystko z mojego. Gracz, zobacz. Inwentarz, koń, pozdejmuj. Tempo ma lepsze. Wytrzymałość trochę też. No, weźmiemy tego śledzia. Ładny nawet.
Good day to you. I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Take care, sir.
Tempo ma lepszy i ja bym sobie może go wziął z tego powodu. No, ładowność to jeszcze dobra. Bierzemy. Bierzemy śledzia.
I took a...
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
There are nomads around here.
Aye. I hear their camp is somewhere in the rocks by Rock Tower Pond. They've got horses there. God knows how they came by them.
Well, useful to know. So I can avoid such places.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him. You do know how to ride, don't you?
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. A tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tech him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Zaraz się okaże, że kurczę głupotu było, że ja wymieniłem tego konia. Gorsze. Nie, ja sobie wczytam grę i ja sobie jednak wezmę co innego.
May God give you health, sir.
Nie, jeszcze raz. Wezmę sobie jednak, wolę tego konia innego. No już nie nabiło mi się ta umiejętność zadania, ale już niewiele brakuje, może się uda. Hmm. O, SMS-a dostałem. No dawaj, nabij ten kolejny poziom, gro kochana. Dobra, jeszcze się może nabije ta umiejętność.
With you. Keep the peace.
More then.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Co to jest? Jabłka jedynie.
That's it! And next time, don't go creeping around where you don't belong!
Dobra, przewiniemy tą rozmowę.
I'm here.
Well, you got out, but you fuck. I've got so kind. Take care.
I took
And
a nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal. Actually, now we've got to know each other, I want to let you in on this little scheme. We could both get something out of it. But you'd have to keep it to yourself. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut when coin's at stake?
I can keep my mouth shut. You can count on it. What's this about coin then?
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but I'll say you took Herring, and then I'll sell him to someone. You'll do all right out of it. I'll pay you up front.
Well, I might be interested, but I deserve a bigger cut. I'm not new to all this, so I'm well aware that the first offer to an accomplice is deliberately low, just in case he accepts. So forget about that and make it worth my while, because you'll get a tidy sum for a horse like that.
I didn't expect you to be so savvy. But you're not wrong. I'll give you double my first offer. I reckon that's
Me too.
right. Now we can get back to the reason you're here. You know how to ride and control a horse? Well, I'll bet you can tack him up yourself.
Sure.
God be with you, good sir.
Nie, zostaję przy tym swoim koniu. Mój koń na razie wygrywa. Kradziony, ale dobra, ale mój. Ja wchodzę w zbroi, on powinno być. Nie, to jest gorsze, chyba że sprzedam tu koledze od razu. O, na ładowności stracę, o to nie, a wytrzymałość to już jest niewielki zysk. Dobra, chodźmy tam do Kowala, pozbędziemy się, oddamy mu trochę rzeczy, sprzedamy. To by nie mówić, a tak trochę chociaż wiecie, i siła nam wzrośnie.
God bless.
Dobra, tutaj miecze. Co tu jeszcze mogę mu dać?
I'd like to do.
Right. I'm glad you found what you were. Looking for, sir?
Dobra, mogę sobie wziąć, a się popozbywać trochę tych rzeczy. Nie, to jest znakomite, to mi zostaw. Nie to bym wcisnął i dopiero by było.
Let's talk about the.
Aye. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Handlarz ma 110, no co ja ci mogę sprzedać, kolego? To na pewno prostą brygantymę.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Dobra, te... A, nie, to bym wszedł gdzie potrzeba. To jest moja skrzynka, no to dajmy, włóżmy to, co jest do tego Bunwicka. Dobra, to niech będzie i to rzucimy. Dobra, rzucaj, on mi tak nie jest potrzebny. A może się sprzedam, jak nie zapomnę. Dobra, rzuć na konia. To możemy założyć lepsze statystyki. Dobra, i możemy iść do Jana. Jak z jedzeniem stoi dobrze. koń ma moje to normańskie ma.
Come on then. A ride in the fresh air will do us both a world of good. I'm glad you're here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stauffenberg or whatever the bastard's name is.
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5, which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bojena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Well, not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nabokov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Carpe diem,
mount up
chwytaj
then.
dzień.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
Well, it didn't look so great from inside that dungeon. That's a view I hope I won't be seeing again.
I couldn't agree more.
Dobra, miecz mam.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
I reckon it'll be some time yet before you go to the next life and face judgment. Audentes fortuna juvat, remember?
Or I've got a guardian angel by the name of Henry.
It's a shame I lost my flaming sword, though.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward! God!
Nieważne, który się teleportuje, to jest norm.
Quick!
Naszym pierwszym koniem to byłby problem.
Whoa, whoa. Come here.
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding
Siema,
with me,
biały
old pal.
lis.
I'll even forgive you for having the audacity to beat me, blacksmith's boy. And I'll even reward you for your horsemanship. After all, the lords of Perkstein don't neglect their loyal subjects.
Thanks. A generous master is a good master. That's a piece of blacksmith's wisdom.
And a satisfied escort is a good escort. That's a noble's wisdom.
I can't disagree. So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm
Tak
with
dzisiaj
you on
wychodzi.
that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Co tu ci wyszło? Może jaki dzień dzisiaj?
O dentes fortuna jumat!
Kurczę, co to oznaczało? Nie pamiętam. Andente, Fortuna i Van.
We turn right here.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did, but I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks, but hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz?
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
Kurczę, podziwiajmy. No to jest okazja, tak sobie wiecie. Pojechać sobie na spokojnie, nawet... Aż mi się czasy młodości przypominają, byłem młodszy, jak się jeździło do dziadków, mówię, przez las. Tam się zwalniało, czy się podziwiało i uważało, czy czegoś nie ma w pobliżu. No z tym się zgodzę. No Kingdom Come właśnie jedne z najlepszych widoków w grze.
Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
O, tu jest obóz, a na co podjadę.
I shouldn't leave Capon on his own.
Turn left here.
Pierda niebaków.
Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop, with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining, but not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb, to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours, so you can make it to Constantinople at least without whining.
Jakby była kontynuacja, to byśmy mogli zwiedzać. I na przykład byłoby, że tego Jana właśnie został napadnięty. O, jazda konna na 18, no to już wydajmy ten punkt.
See what I see? Fuck! What a lot of horses! They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or Von Bergov is paying Nabak a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, Sir Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word, you got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Burkhoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Jaromir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Jaromir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Tak, Michale.
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork.
Good to see you.
Don't all be shy.
Cheers.
Invite him to play.
I
if
hope
he
you
finds
have an
himself at a
uneventful
loose
shift.
end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down the hill one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories. I heard Lord von Burghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
He's calling his loyal men to arms. To fight back against the bandits running rampant in the region.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Burghoff have?
I don't know. Trotsky is so big, I couldn't guess how many men there are there.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Jaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, though. Because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Burghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Jaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
One day he'll inherit several castles and a lot of wealth.
Well, best stick with him until that happens. And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Jaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want.
Miecz długi.
Give me a longsword.
You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on. Well then. Ready?
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
Him, Michael!
I hope nobody gets badly wounded.
Fucking lads. Careful with that iron. Who do you think will have to repair it,
Watch out! Michael is one of the best fighters around.
The back off! Fuck! I yield! Mercy!
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Już ja go polubiłem, tego Michała.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that. If you insist, or you're in for a disappointment. Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls, and his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated.
No, you were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so. It was good to see you.
Quality armour, and lots of it. The Lord clearly doesn't skimp on his men's kit.
Can I help you in any way? Good afternoon.
It's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Steer. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see straight. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. But we can't have a guest working here, can we? And besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something.
All right, whatever you...
Oh, I know you did. But I can manage by myself. Really. Let's leave it at that.
Masz
You
brata?
said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. So he just helps out where he can. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
The war took my parents. I was left alone.
Sacre. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my brother. He may be a bit... simple. But he's kith and kin. Oh well. At least you've got your lord, eh? What's he like, actually?
Moody and frivolous, with a taste for wenches and booze. And it's always me who pays for his cock-ups.
He's got you well trained.
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back. I reckon it's time I got back. Farewell, sir. Wanted to break in here, did you? No business here. That's it. Go now. Ah, fuck me.
Jest i nasza koleżanka, o której pogadamy.
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
wing.
If you're hungry, I left something outside on the table.
Ale zniosło mi skradanie, wzrosło. Poprosimy. Umiejętności, skradanie. Weźmiemy sobie gryzonia.
I've got this pretty... I'm sorry.
Find you. I'll find you. Don't you worry.
Careful. Hands off the door, all right?
Dobra, już mnie tu nie ma.
Be on your way.
Wow, ammunition. And loads of it.
Hands off the door, all right?
Chciałem zbadać, bo wiem, że gdzieś można tarczę znaleźć. Henka. Klara, porozmawiajmy z Klarą.
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Well, you didn't make it easy. And that's good. I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance in hell.
It's a shame there aren't more like you. Now, let's have a look. What kind of hosts would we be if I sent you back to your lord in that state?
Oh, thanks. Well, I certainly can't refuse care from a lovely lass like yourself.
Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord Bombergov.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please, explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility, but that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word. I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me? And maybe tell me something about yourself?
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go?
Ah, Christ!
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles.
Sorry.
Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
Nie jestem.
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Tell me more, please.
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. a battle broke out. I fought my way to the loft of a run-down church. There, I found their leader and killed him in a duel.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
Bardzo przyjemna kobieta.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage.
Nagietka mamy. O, maki są tutaj. O, poziom główny awansowaliśmy. Heroiczny wigor. O, to może być fajne. Dobra, bierze może to. Albo dobrze wzbudowany. Dobra, heroiczny, bo to nieraz się bardziej przydaje. Gdzie jest szałwia? Jest i szałwia.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will, don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry!
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen, I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
Dzieci, proszę wyłączyć dźwięk.
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
One są podpisane?
For a moment, I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Yaramir on Lord von Bergov's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaramir in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Yaramir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go, and there never was that many men-at-arms here, long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here.
Huh? I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like that. Someone might mistake you for a hare and shoot you. And that would be most unfortunate.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I may have the ears of a fox and the eyes of a hawk. I'm nothing like a hare, though.
Well, I've got the nose of a wolf, so watch out. You're an honored guest. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like some wild boar. All your needs will be taken care of in the fortress, as hospitality demands. I'm sorry.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses.
Ta jasna,
Why
ja
not
jestem
do something
święty
for your
Oskar.
own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Don't try that on me. My pa was a blacksmith, so I had horseshoes and hooves in my hand before I could walk. And I've met enough horse folk to know you shouldn't trust them further than you can throw them.
What do you mean?
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Hold on. Michael said something different. He said Sir Yaramir inherited them from some deceased relatives.
Aye, that's right. Aye, that was it. We took some horses from the bandits, and Sir Yaramir, got the others from his kin. Aye, that's how it was.
Right. I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir, maybe I mentioned it before, but you could help us out. Just a little race around the area, it would do the horses good. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
I'll race.
Thy will be done. The race is from here to Nabokov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress. First one back here wins. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, fuck it. I'll give you one of our finest saddles, whatever the cost.
That's fair.
Great. I'll call Hurtle, and you can get cracking.
Oni coś kręcą z tymi końmi.
What does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks. Go! Quick! Just a bit further. Go! Now on to the finish. Quick!
gorzej, wygrywam. Wtedy to mi się nie udało. Miałem gorszego konia, gorsze wyposażenie.
You really are some horseman. You'll get...
You're right. Great race. Is Hurtle really your best horseman?
He certainly is. But you're a different class altogether, I see. You beat Hurtle, so, like I promised, the saddle is yours.
The pleasure is all mine.
If you're so delighted, race again.
Siodło węgierskie. No lepsze bierzemy. Tak teraz wygląda siodło węgierskie, ładne.
Hey, sir, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you not to go any further. I'm sure they'll take good care of you up in the fortress.
Why can't I go there, if you don't mind me asking?
Because there's work going on there, sir. Repairing the fortifications, cutting wood, sharpening stakes. There's like an anthill there. Nothing worth seeing, if you ask me. You'd get in the lad's way, and God forbid you might have an unfortunate accident. I can't let that happen. I'm sure you understand.
But I want to take a look there.
Sorry, sir. That's not possible.
Dobra, mówi się trudno, idziemy dalej. Gdzieś są tarcze, wiem.
It was lovely. But now I have to tend to the wounded.
Had a loose end?
Christ,
I'm sorry.
what now?
Military equipment? That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army.
Huh? It's a good careful. Now back to Trotsky. Time to get back in the saddle.
Gdzieś są tarcze, chyba słyszałem. Się domyślam.
We can chat along the way, but first we have to get going. The horse is awaiting.
skradanie się wzrosło, fajnie. Kurczę, muszę tu przyjechać, ograć tego konia. Kurczę, wytrzymałość ładna. Wytrzymałość trochę gorsza. A bo dobra, zostajemy przy moim. Chociaż taki ładny wyglądał. A wiecie co ja tak zrobię poza nagraniem? Tu wrócę się.
Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
One of the local villagers was very keen to talk. He said Sir Yaramir never had such a big garrison till now. The mercenaries arrived a while ago, at his invitation, they say, but he hasn't seen any sign of Sir Yaramir since. Another thing I noticed is that they look a lot meaner than normal lads. He was very furtive about telling me. And then he scarpered, before anyone could accuse him of telling tales.
Well, that may seem a bit odd, but Nebak explained everything. He hired mercenaries to defend the fortress.
Wait, that's not all.
All right. You can tell me.
I agree.
O, wrócę się tutaj i ukradnę tego konia, naprawdę. To ładny konik.
Oh, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Bergov.
Give me a moment. I need a rest after that long journey.
Don't you think we ought to hurry? You told me yourself things look suspicious at Nabokov Fortress. Lord von Bergov should hear about your findings sooner rather than later, if you ask me.
I get that. But I want to get things straight in my mind first. Let's sleep on it.
All right. That sounds sensible enough. But don't overdo it. We can't keep Lord von Bergov waiting long.
Well, well. Von Bergov's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
O, tu dodatek, ale dodatek to jeszcze. Dodatkiem to nie będę zajmował w przyszłości, ale wróciłbym teraz do tej twierdzy. Naprawdę, tego konika bym sobie go przygarnął bardzo chętnie. Akurat noc będzie, no to siądę i nie ma, znikam. Naprawdę ładny konik. Tylko teraz nie mówcie, że tego konia nie ma. No na to wychodzi. Kurde bela, takiego ładnego konia bym miał.
Without anyone noticing.
Exactly.
Kurczę, wam powiem, nie pykło. Z jednej strony nie pykło. No tak zobaczcie, miałbym konia. I to ładnego.
Christ!
Kurczę, naprawdę, myślałem, że tego konia bym miał, już miałbym ładnego konika. Kurde, szkoda. Jeszcze nie zapominajmy, że żeby się udać tutaj do naszego kolegi, tego myśliwego, on sam do nas powiedział, żeśmy jego odwiedzili.
What are you looking for?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Ah, don't be like that. Perhaps I can help you. What's up?
I'll tell you, but pray keep it to yourself, will you?
Of course.
I'm looking for treasure. I have a map to it, but I'm not sure I'm going the right way.
Well,
Aye.
Dobra, gdzieś go schowajmy, żeby nikt go nie wziął. Dobra, tutaj w krzaki.
go! Whoa, whoa.
Pepik. Ładny konik, ale nie wiem, czy się opłaca go kraść.
They found the dead body stuck to the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond.
Henry, it's good to see you. Listen, would you like to stop by sometime? After all that's happened, I could really use someone to talk to.
Sure. I'll stop by when I have the time. Why don't we go and...
Aye, I did. Come. Let's have a... Henry, tell me something. How do you cope? When I asked you to kill those poachers, you went and did it without any remorse.
I can't think about things like that right now. Why'd you ask?
Being von Burgau's huntsman isn't my only job. From time to time, he gives me a different task.
What do you mean by that?
The first time was 2 winters ago. The Chamberlain summoned me one night. Said he needed something taken care of. The lass couldn't have been older than 15. A servant at the castle. I saw young Sir Jan being dragged away from her.
Jan?
Von Burgau's son. He's at Sbarrow now. So you couldn't have met him. I don't know what they told her, but she rode behind me obediently. I brought her deep into the woods, and then, when you shoot a deer, and it doesn't make a sound, you know you did a good job. It didn't suffer, you know. But this lass shrieked like a banshee.
You killed her?
Was I supposed to refuse an order from my lord?
Who was this girl?
I don't know. I reckon I saw her a few times at the castle. A maid, I suppose. She had hair like straw and blue eyes. I keep seeing her in my dreams.
Why did von Burgov have her killed?
When I came over to her as she was laying on the ground, screaming, to put her out of her misery, that's when I saw it. She was with child. I reckon she was carrying Jan's bastard. And von Burgau was against it.
So that wasn't the only time you had to do something like that?
It wasn't. Usually they just give me a body to get rid of in the woods. The wolves take care of it. But this was different. It haunts my dreams. The only time I forget about it is when I'm drunk senseless.
I didn't expect you were going to tell me something like that. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know.
That's all right, Henry. Lending your ear is more than enough.
Does your family know?
I told Zlata, but not Vitek. The lad is young. He shouldn't have to worry about things like that. But enough talk, Henry. Thanks for sitting here with me. And one more thing. I'd appreciate if you didn't tell anyone about this.
You have my word. I'd like... What do you...
Umiejętność picia u niego. To jest klasyk. Ale kurczę, chociaż ciekawą rozmowę posłuchaliśmy. Czyli warto było przyjechać.
Good day to you. I'll have a look.
Notatki leśnika, to co mogę kupić? Książkę.
Word about.
Well,
You see? I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Już mamy książkę. Bardziej by mnie interesowała książka do siły, ale jak to się mówi, lepszy rys niż nic.
Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
Well, fuck.
How was the race? How did you do with those horseshoes?
You should have seen it. My horse flew like the wind, over grass, mud, even rocks. We left all the others in the dust.
And do you remember what you promised me?
Of course. Your share of the winnings. You've more than earned it.
Thanks. And if you ever need a blacksmith again...
I'll let you know. Don't you worry.
No i 80 groszy dostałem.
I'd like... What is...
How can I help?
I'll have a look.
What you're looking for?
Z konia rzeczy bym ci na pewno sprzedał. Po co ma mi to...
Next time, good sir.
I'd like to just...
Aye. I was glad to be of help.
No i dobra, sprzedane. No i tu też jest zadanie poboczne, to informacje. I tak samo zadanie poboczne. Kurczę, to mnie ciekawi, co to może być? No sprawdzę. Szkoda, że tego konia w ogóle tam nie ma.
May God give...
A, do środka nie wejdę. Szkoda. Szkoda całkowita, jak to mawiają. Ja myślałem, wiecie, że tu koń był, no to ja sobie przyjadę, ja go sobie przygarnę. Zarośnięta chata. Dla pieska będzie. Czyli warto tu było przyjść. Weźmy sobie już to miejsce do łowienia ryb, podwiedźmy. Dobra, tu jestem nieopodal.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Quick!
This must be the place the innkeeper was talking about, where the fisherman heard a leshy.
Gdzie tam? Ja jeszcze go nie słyszę. W ogóle. W ogóle go nie ma. Gra mnie oszukała. I gdzie on słyszał tego Leszego, to ja nie wiem. O, ciekawe, dokąd ta droga prowadzi. Ciekawostka.
Quick!
Wilki. No nie chodzi o zespół muzyczny, bo one to ładnie grają. Nasz rodziwy. No to chodźmy do młyna, wracajmy.
God bless you, sir. Can I spend the night? I'll pay you.
Forgive me, sir. Unless you want to sleep on the hay.
That doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for that bed of hay. Let's...
Thank...
Nie ma gram. Nie można tu dzieci mieczem potraktować. Nie można. Wiem, że ta wiadomość została zablokowana.
What's the purpose of the pen beyond the stream?
You notice the bloodstains there, eh?
Tu nawet dzieci nie ma.
I let my hands practice fist fighting there.
And can I try too?
Why not? Maybe you'll get to go to Zhelyov.
To Zhelyov, you say?
Aye. Once in a while, I send my strongest hand there to test his mettle against the locals. He earns a few groschen, and I sleep better at night when folk around know I have a hulk of a man like that here.
And if
Gratulacje.
I beat your hands, would you send me to Zhelyov? I could also use those groschen.
We'll see. You ain't beaten no one yet.
I heard at the Troskovitz Tavern that there's a bit of coin to be made here.
Why didn't you come here at the time?
I was taken on by Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov.
A blacksmith's hand, eh? Never mind. I'm sure I could find some work for you.
Like what?
Like hauling sacks of flour.
A to grę bardzo polecam, nie zawiedzieć się.
Well, I probably won't find anything better around here anyway.
O,
The sacks are in the barn, and the wagon is in front of it. I'll give you a groschen for every half dozen you carry. You won't have to buy food. We'll take care of that. And you can sleep here, in the barn. But not on the sacks of flour, you understand? Or I'll tan your hide. Climb up to the loft with the others.
Ah, fuck me.
Careful what you wish for. Go on, get to work. Take care, friend.
weź mi, ja mam światłowód. Weź mi 5G se podłączyłem.
Heave-ho.
Go se podłączyłem, a mówię, nieraz jest tak, że internet wywala.
Good exercise. It's as light as a feather.
Oho. Słychać mojego psa?
Pretty light.
Heave-ho.
Good exercise. Have to be careful not to drop it.
Materia prima, ale ciekawe zadanie.
Pretty light. Heave-ho. Isn't getting any lighter. Kurwa. What the?
Have you got it done?
Stalowe kulki, worku.
I said, are you done?
You're milling some pretty peculiar grain here, Miller. It's got a bit of a metallic flavour to it.
Kurwa. Can't you be more careful?
Tell me the truth. What are you really doing here?
Seems I'll have to lift the lid off the cauldron of knowledge sooner than I expected. You think you're ready?
Jasne, że tak. Jeszcze jak? Jak najbardziej. Definitywnie.
Yes.
I'm attempting to convert matter into a truly miraculous energy.
What?
I understand. It seems impossible. I'm sure you're asking yourself what that has to do with the metal in the sacks. But we're only just scratching the surface. You see, for my experiment, I'll need something sinfully earthy. Something we'll have to appropriate. And that's something you can help me with, my curious apprentice.
I'll help you.
That's the right attitude. Now listen up. In Truskovitz, next to the tavern, there's a rat house. And in that rat house, there's a chest. And in that chest is a document I need. One that used to be mine. But due to an unfortunate twist of fate, ended up there. It's called The Offer of Hermes Trismegistos. It's written right on it. Can you read? At least a little?
I can read. But I reckon that's the catch, isn't it?
The catch is, the chest is under lock and key, and most likely well guarded.
Of course it is. Where exactly should I look for this document? I doubt they've only got one chest in the Troskovitz rat house.
I can't help you there, but my hand Zinnik might know more. He had the document on him, but then the bloody fool got caught because of something else, and they took it from him. I'm pretty sure he's still on display in the stocks on the square. Just remember, lad, if you get caught like he did, the guards will turn out your pockets. And it will be pretty hard to explain what a tramp like you is doing with a document he can't even read.
No, I doubt the bailiff will let me roam around the rat house and go peeking through his chests. Any advice on getting in there without being spotted?
Oh, come on. Do I really have to spell it out for you? Black clothes, the play of light and dark. A quiet night, and those who live in the shadow.
Is that supposed...
Just get some inconspicuous clothing and head over there after...
And where can I get some clothes like that?
I had my outfit washed in the Gilioff bathhouse, but after a bit of disagreement, they refused to give it back. It's my gift to you. All you have to do is pick it up.
Pick them up? You want me to steal them, don't you?
Doesn't it sound like a suitable appetizer before the main course? There's no sense of trying to deal with the owner, Dorothy, anyway. She's a contrary woman who's impossible to talk to.
I'm not even surprised your paths crossed. I'd like to learn more about the art of thievery.
Thievery? Huff. Why call it the art of thievery? It's simply an art. But all right, enough wordplay. If you want to learn something, go and see Hensel. He'll tell you how to relieve people of the things in their purses, or how to quickly and painlessly send them to the land of dreams. And if you'd like to try opening locks without a key, there's a chest in the barn that you carried the sacks to. You can practice on that.
All right. I reckon I know everything I need. Thanks.
Nie muszę tego, ja to umiem.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I found this parchment close by, and if you...
What? Exactly.
All right.
I better...
Thanks.
Dobra, zaraz wrócę, idę do łazienki, zaraz wrócę do was. Dobra, jestem z powrotem. Co mi ominęło? Hejka, Wojan.
Are you Zinek?
Yeah, look, mate, I really need to piss. Can you let me out of here?
Crazel sent me. He's looking for some document the bailiff took from you.
And what's the password?
Hermes Trismegistos?
I'm just shaking your pizzle. You should have seen your face.
They caught me at night when I was robbing a merchant, and then they make any distinction between what I stole and what I already had on me. They took everything, including that document, and locked it all away in the chest of stolen things in the Rat House jail. You could get into the jail from the courtyard behind the Rat House. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you could get there from behind the tavern alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Well, who's got the key to it?
Well, actually I had it, but when the guards shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber, next to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key probably fell under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Every guard in Troskovitz has one. Best to rob one of them who's slacking off or having a nap. Look, mate, do you actually know how to pickpocket?
Of course I do. Wouldn't be my first time.
Good to hear it. They'll let me go soon, so if you get caught, you'll have nobody to keep you company here. Keep that in mind. Care and good night.
Dobra, zapiszemy grę. Chociaż... Bierzemy.
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
It's pissing down again. Prowling about here.
Kolego, ja nic nie mam. A, czy ja tu w ogóle nie mogę wejść? Spoko. Dobra, może zapiszmy grę. O to on coś ma wiedzieć, wtedy będę miał łatwiej tu się okradać ich. Coś takiego to już mam na mikstury na trawienie. Otwieramy. List uznania? A to sobie już wezmę, może się przyda. O, na 19 już poziomie, fajnie. Nie urywa. Tutaj tak samo, ale pieniądze wezmę. Kurczę, ale chociaż śliwkiem bym sobie wziął. Jakie skwareczkiem, ja tak skwareczek. Ale nie mogę, bo post dzisiaj jest. Bo ja dzisiaj poszczę. Nie widzisz mnie? Nie widzisz mnie, kolego, nie widzisz. A, czyli śliwek nie ususzę. No i zapiszmy grę.
Stop where you are! We're after you! You're a wanted man. You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have. Don't think where you've been you'll pay a fine.
Ja kradłem? Gdzie niby?
How do you have any...
Oh.
Co ja kradłem? Ja nic nie kradłem. Gro kochana.
I'm gonna bash your face in! Help me with this dog!
Ubiel, o kurde, już drugi. Drugi szaszłyk.
Mercy! Leave me be!
No i dobra, dojechaliśmy.
Here, chicky, chicky, chick.
Mapa do skarbów pierwsza. Mapa do skarbów czwarta. List uznania.
Greetings, my friend.
How about some...
Advice? For you? You're as nimble as a cat. I can hardly hear you when you move. What else can I teach you? Seems you...
You flatter me. But still, I'd like to learn something new from you. That's all. I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
I even managed to get my hands on the key to the chest with the confiscated things.
Very good. Give that to me too.
Well, I thought it might come in handy.
Come on. Give it here.
Fine. Here it is. Judging by the contents, it seems like you're dabbling in alchemy here at the mill.
That's not a bad guess. But don't forget about astrology, theurgy, Transmutation and a smidgen of demonology. Although that's something anyone with a grain of sense should avoid. Now show it to me, so I can finally get the knowledge. Good. Good. This will come in handy. Ah, yes, of course.
What now?
That much? Gonna need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What now?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Wait a moment. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all. You guessed it. It's nothing less than high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real alchemy. Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I suppose. You are my apprentice, after all. You deserve to know what all of this is leading to. Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie? What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed with massive strength. Can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik, but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
My word. That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. Jesus brought the dead back to life. I've no doubt that if our great holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. All the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour? For the good of mankind?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now? I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse. I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's plenty.
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with that alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill?
The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
All right, then. I'll look around for that saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look, that you can point me in the right direction.
Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
So Bonnie is most likely a thief, am I right?
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people can get in.
How can I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnik, she may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like the plague. Run along, so you're back as soon as possible.
To the lair.
Dobra, ale tym to już się zajmę w następnym odcinku. Wiem, że trochę słabo. I kurwa, zmiecie do ciebie robić. Wiem trochę tego przyciemnienia cię pozbyć. A chyba mnie kurwa szepnęło. Ja wiem. I taka ciekawostka, jeśli nie będzie problemów, to na dzisiejszym live'ie gdzieś tak godziną między 19 a 22 będzie live z Euro Truck Simulator 2. Więc dobra, trzymajcie się ciepło. Komentował Czarny Wilk, a to był live z gry Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Trzymajcie się ciepło. Do zobaczenia. Na razie Państwu. Na razie.